location, so there's really...
Well, then it's a locker for you. Jones's terrible Leviathan will find you. It will drag the pearl back to the depths and you along with it.
Any idea when Jones might release said terrible beastie?
I already told you, Jack. The time is up. It comes now.
Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43. They that sail on the sea tell of the danger thereof, and when we hear it with our ears, we marvel thereat. For therein be strange and wondrous works, variety of all kinds of beasts and whales created. Psalm chapter 104. O Lord, how manifold are thy works! In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches. So is this great and wide sea, wherein are things creeping innumerable, both small and great beasts. There go the ships. There is that Leviathan, whom thou hast made to play therein. These wait all upon thee, that thou mayest give them their meat in due season.
So this is the ship they say is unsinkable.
It is unsinkable. God himself cannot sink this ship.
The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, stretches between Puerto Rico, Miami, and Bermuda, an area of 500,000 square miles. Barely a month goes by without a boat or plane vanishing without a trace. In the last 100 years, thousands of people have lost their lives here. And no one is really sure why. The mystery dates back over 500 years. Even Christopher Columbus reported strange lights and giant waves appearing out of nowhere. Hundreds of boats met their end in these deadly waters. Lost ancient cities, mysterious curses, even sea monsters are blamed.
There go the ships. There is that Leviathan, whom thou hast made to play therein.
In the next part of this video, I will delve into the book of Job, which offers a detailed description of Leviathan. I've included edited clips from the movie Godzilla -1, and it's clear that the film draws significant inspiration from the Bible. The striking parallels between the biblical descriptions of Leviathan and the scenes in the movie are hard to ignore. Additionally, the movie depicts Godzilla destroying ships and planes, subtly associating the creature with the mysterious incidents in the Bermuda Triangle. This connection is no coincidence, and further reflects Hollywood's attempt to intertwine biblical truths with fictional narratives.
The Book of Job, chapter 41. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down? Canst thou put an hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant forever? Wilt thou play with him as with a bird? Or wilt thou bind him for thy maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part him among the merchants? Canst thou fill his skin with barbed irons, or his head with fish spears? Lay thine hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? None is so fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? Who hath prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. I will not conceal his parts, nor his power, nor his comely proportion. Who can discover the face of his garment, or who can come to him with his double bridle? Who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a close seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another, they stick together, that they cannot be sundered. By his neesings a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostrils goeth smoke, as out of a seething pot or cauldron. His breath kindleth coals, and a flame goeth out of his mouth. In his neck remaineth strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. The flakes of his flesh are joined together. They are firm in themselves. They cannot be moved. His heart is as firm as a stone, yea, as hard as a piece of the nether millstone. When he raiseth up himself, the mighty are afraid. By reason of breakings they purify themselves. The sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold, the spear, the dart, nor the habergeon. He esteemeth iron as straw, and brass as rotten wood. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laugheth at the shaking of a spear. Sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp-pointed things upon the mire. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh a path to shine after him. One would think the deep to be hoary. Upon earth there is not his like, who is made without fear. He beholdeth all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride.
For centuries, fishermen have spun harrowing tales of terrifying sea creatures like the Bermuda Beast, a colossal-sized monster 4 times the size of the Eiffel Tower that is capable of leaping out of the water and snatching up planes mid-air. This legendary beast may be folklore, but a bizarre sea creature found off the coast of Indonesia may be evidence that something like the Bermuda Beast actually exists. Take a look. Cell phone video shows them examining the rotting corpse of a 50-foot dead sea creature that has somehow washed ashore. Here's a look from another angle. The formless blob is not only immense, it looks like it's coated in some sort of white, shaggy hair. What kind of animal has hair like that? Folklore is chock full of legendary sea creatures as big as this carcass, the ancient Hebrew Leviathan.